Hello and welcome. Today we're diving into an intriguing topic, the downside of being too charismatic. Charisma, that magnetic pull that draws people in, that irresistible charm that can open doors and win hearts. It can be a potent tool, a veritable superpower. But like all powers, it's not without its pitfalls. Overwhelming charisma can create a sense of intimidation, leaving others feeling overshadowed or inadequate. So let's delve into the mesmerizing world of charismatic individuals and see what makes them both appealing and, at times, intimidating. What makes someone charismatic? It's a fascinating question, isn't it? Well, let's dive in and explore the captivating traits that define charisma. Firstly, charismatic individuals exude confidence. They walk into a room and they own it. Their self-assuredness is like a magnetic field, pulling others towards them, creating an aura of leadership. It's not about being arrogant or flashy. It's about truly believing in oneself and one's abilities. Secondly, eloquence plays a key role. Charismatic people have a way with words. They express themselves clearly, compellingly, and with a touch of flair. Their stories captivate, their arguments persuade, and their compliments make hearts flutter. They are, in essence, master communicators. But charisma goes beyond confidence and eloquence. It's also about the ability to captivate others. Charismatic people have a knack for making others feel special. They listen attentively, maintain eye contact, and radiate warmth and genuine interest. When you're in their presence, it feels like you're the only person that matters. To illustrate these traits, let's look at some famous charismatic individuals. Consider the likes of Martin Luther King Jr., a man whose confidence, eloquence, and captivating presence rallied millions in the fight for civil rights. Or Oprah Winfrey, whose warm demeanor and engaging storytelling have made her a beloved figure worldwide. And then there's George Clooney, whose charm and wit have made him a Hollywood icon. These individuals, and many others like them, have harnessed the power of charisma to inspire, influence, and leave an indelible mark on the world. But it's important to remember that charisma isn't just for the rich and famous. It's a quality we can all cultivate, a skill we can all learn. So charisma is a heady mix of confidence, charm, and influence. But what happens when it's too much? Let's delve into that in the next segment. Charisma, when used correctly, can open doors and win hearts. It's a force that transforms ordinary individuals into magnetic personalities, capable of drawing others towards them like a moth to a flame. Let's dive into the personal realm first. Charismatic people often find themselves at the center of social circles. They're the life of the party, the ones who light up the room with their presence. Their charisma serves as a beacon, attracting others with its warm, inviting glow. Friends, family, and even strangers are drawn to their innate charm and vivacity, resulting in meaningful connections and lasting relationships. In love, charisma can be the spark that ignites the flame of attraction. It can make hearts flutter, create unforgettable moments, and even seal the deal in terms of long-term commitment. It's the secret sauce that adds an extra layer of allure, making the charismatic individual irresistible to potential partners. From a professional standpoint, charisma is equally, if not more, influential. It's the secret weapon that sets leaders apart, enabling them to inspire their team, foster a positive work environment, and drive productivity. Charismatic individuals possess the ability to motivate others, instilling a sense of purpose and passion that fuels success. In the business world, charisma can be the key to sealing deals and climbing the corporate ladder. It can make the difference between a potential client choosing you over your competition. It's the element that can convince stakeholders to invest in your vision, despite the risks. Moreover, charismatic personalities can also be influential figures, capable of swaying public opinion and inspiring change. They can rally people behind a cause, transforming ideas into movements and making a tangible difference in the world. As we can see, charisma is a powerful tool. However, it can be a double-edged sword. It's a force that, when harnessed correctly, can lead to personal fulfillment, professional success, and a positive impact on society. But if misused or misunderstood, it can also lead to intimidation and discomfort for others. So let's tread carefully and use our charisma wisely, shall we? Now let's address the elephant in the room. Why can charisma be intimidating? Charisma, with its magnetic allure, can be a double-edged sword. While it can inspire, it can also overwhelm, causing feelings of inferiority or inadequacy in others. Imagine being in the presence of a person who walks into a room and instantly commands attention. Their words are compelling, their confidence is infectious, and you can't help but be drawn to them. But amidst this admiration, a sense of intimidation can creep in. You may start to question your own abilities and worth, comparing yourself to this charismatic individual and feeling as though you fall short. This intimidation factor doesn't just stem from a sense of inadequacy. There's also the perception that charismatic people can be manipulative or untrustworthy. Because they have a knack for influencing others and swaying opinions, it's easy to wonder if their intentions are genuine. Are they truly passionate about what they're saying, or are they just good at convincing others to see things their way? This skepticism can lead to a sense of wariness, adding to the intimidation factor. Moreover, charisma can create a sense of being overshadowed. When you're in the company of a charismatic person, it can feel like they're the sun and you're just a planet in their orbit. Their presence is so powerful that it can make others feel less significant, less visible. This can cause feelings of resentment and intimidation, especially if you're trying to make your own mark in a social or professional setting. But remember, it's not the charismatic individual's intention to intimidate or overshadow others. It's just a byproduct of their innate ability to attract and influence. They might not even be aware of the impact they have on people around them. So, while it's understandable to feel intimidated by charismatic people, it's crucial not to let these feelings hinder your own growth and self-confidence. After all, everyone has their own unique strengths and qualities that make them stand out. It's clear that while charisma can be captivating, it can also be quite intimidating. Let's delve into some real-life examples that paint a clear picture of charisma's intimidating aspect. Imagine this. A friend of mine, let's call him Alex, was a natural charmer. He had the ability to captivate any room he walked into. People were drawn to his magnetic personality and his ability to make everyone feel like the most important person in the room. But there was a downside. Some people felt overshadowed by Alex's charisma. They felt as if they couldn't measure up and often ended up retreating into their shells when he was around. Another story that comes to mind is that of my former boss. She was incredibly charismatic, always able to inspire the team with her dynamic leadership. But there were times when her charisma felt overpowering. Some team members felt that her presence was so strong that it stifled their creativity. They felt as if they were constantly under her shadow and couldn't shine on their own. These situations were not easy for Alex or my former boss. They had to navigate the fine line between being charismatic and being intimidating. They had to learn how to tone down their charisma without losing their unique spark. It was a journey of self-awareness and growth for them. For Alex, he started focusing more on listening and less on dominating the conversation. He made a conscious effort to make others feel valued and heard. This not only made people feel more comfortable around him, but it also enhanced his charisma. He became someone who not only spoke well, but also listened well. As for my former boss, she started encouraging more collaboration within the team. She made it a point to create an environment where everyone felt safe to express their ideas. This not only helped the team members feel more valued, but also helped her become a more effective leader. These stories underline how charisma can intimidate, but also how it can be managed. Remember, charisma is not about overshadowing others. It's about inspiring and uplifting everyone around you. So, how does one balance charisma and approachability? Is it even possible? It's a delicate dance, isn't it? Being charismatic enough to inspire and influence, yet approachable enough to seem accessible and empathetic. Well, let's break it down. Firstly, it's essential to maintain your charisma while being more approachable. This might sound like a paradox, but it's about subtle shifts in behavior rather than any drastic changes. Keep that spark that makes you charismatic, your confidence, your energy, but temper it with a dash of humility. Show people that you're not above them, but with them. You're not a lion lording over the savannah, but a part of the pride, sharing in the triumphs and trials. Secondly, empathy is crucial. A charismatic person who can genuinely understand and share the feelings of others is far less intimidating. It's about putting yourself in their shoes, seeing the world from their perspective. When you do this, you're not just a charismatic individual, you're a charismatic individual who cares, and that makes all the difference. Active listening is another key component. It's not enough to just hear what others are saying. You need to listen, truly listen. Show interest, ask questions, engage in the conversation. When you actively listen, you show respect for the person speaking and their ideas, making you more approachable. Lastly, let's talk about using your charisma to uplift others rather than intimidate them. Remember, charisma is about influence, not dominance. Use your charismatic abilities to inspire and motivate, to lift others up. When people feel valued and uplifted, they're less likely to feel intimidated. So, is it possible to balance charisma and approachability? Absolutely. It's about understanding that charisma isn't about pushing others down to lift yourself up. It's about enhancing the energy in a room, inspiring others, and leading with empathy and humility. Remember, charisma is a gift. It's all about how you choose to use it. So, there we have it, the intriguing world of charisma. We've delved into the traits that define charismatic individuals, examined the positive impact they have, and addressed why their magnetism can sometimes be intimidating. We've shared real-life chronicles and provided tips on striking a balance between charisma and approachability. Remember, charisma can be a powerful tool when wielded with empathy and humility. So I leave you with this question: how will you use your charisma? Thank you for joining us today, and until next time, stay charming.